Are we rolling yet?
Is it?
Oh, this is it. Okay. Hi.
Hello. So we were going to talk about why sexy church wives
That is not how that question
ruined
was
our
framed.
generation.
No.
It was something like that.
No, it was how the hot pastor wife, ruined a generation of men, and we'll get to that.
Maybe even in this video.
Not today.
But, well, okay, so you wanted to...
You wanted to.
do...
Alright.
I just wanted to do a video with you because I like you.
I like it too. We've been married almost 10 years.
Oh, I have an idea what I want to do for our anniversary, but I don't know how.
You work on that.
Mostly how to pay for it, but...
Okay, well, we're going to do some icebreaker questions first, and then we'll get into some hard-hitting marriage questions.
Yeah. Why'd you skip the first one?
No, because
Okay.
we're just picking the ones that we think are good.
Oh, okay.
You can have any of them.
What weird habit does the bride have?
The bride? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So we can just say which, like, what's my weird habit?
Okay,
What's
sure,
your...
sure.
Okay, so are you saying mine? You say what my weird habit.
Well...
I limit you to one. One weird habit.
I don't know if I should say. It's kind of...
No! You edit that out. Say a different one. You're not putting that in. I absolutely refuse. That's because of the baby sleeping, and I'm like ingrained in me.
No.
Yes, it is, because when we were in the house, shut up. You're getting rid of all this. You will not put this in the video. I will not let you.
Okay.
Different one.
Okay, well,
I've got yours.
I gotta think about yours for a second. Tell me.
Okay, so,
What's my weird habit?
well, one of, you know this.
One of many.
No, it's the, like, I'd rather have it and not need it. That drives me insane. Because, I'm, like...
That's just a man thing, though. I sent you a video about that earlier.
You cannot do that. So, I could say, well, I don't like driving. That's just a woman thing. No, I don't like that. It's not like... you cannot blame your hoarding tendencies on being a man. There are women who hoard, too. So... He has a lot of things that we can't get rid of because...
Like...
Everything in this room. Literally.
This is my hobby room.
Literally everything in this room.
This is all I have left.
You have a whole house. And a garage. None of the stuff in the garage is mine. And don't say the Christmas decorations. That doesn't count. That's for everyone. Alright, what's my weird habit? You're just trying to embarrass me.
No, because there's a difference between weird habits and just annoying habits.
That's true.
You have a strange propensity to... You're one of those stationary hoarders. You have a lot of empty notebooks and a lot of pens and a lot of...
I have the
things
fear
like that.
of ruining a beautiful journal. I'm like, this is so pretty and my handwriting is so bad. I don't want to use it. It's too pretty to write it.
Well,
It's too pretty to write in.
And it's like...
That's the truth.
You may or may not have, like, wonderful ideas that need to make it on paper, but, like...
We'll never know.
The ideas aren't worth the paper, apparently.
They're so pretty. Okay, it's my turn. Who's the best at keeping secrets?
How could we possibly know? Because if one of us is good at keeping secrets, then the other wouldn't know.
I don't think I'm good at keeping secrets. I think I tell you everything. I think you inadvertently keep more secrets. Like our niece was pregnant, and I didn't find out she was also getting married. She got married first. Let's not spread rumors. But he didn't tell me, and I had to find out months later about these things. So he inadvertently keeps secrets by just forgetting that he has knowledge that I do not already possess. So I think you're better.
Probably, and you're right. Sometimes it's not even like I'm trying to keep a secret from you. It's just like a need-to-know basis. But apparently...
But I do want to know.
Yeah, apparently I'm not that good about it.
No. Okay. I'll do one more of these and then we'll do the hard hitting.
Okay. Who takes charge in the relationship more?
I don't like that. Why are you looking at me? I take charge more in the relationship.
Right.
I love you. I feel like take charge is a mean way of putting it, though. I would like to clarify. I think I just have more of a... Here's what I would say. I have more ideas about what we should be doing, and then I, force them upon you. I don't think it's necessarily, I'm taking, you have to follow what I want to do, because, I just am like, oh, hey, wouldn't that be a good idea? And then I make you do that.
Yeah, the activity molestation, this is what we're doing, and you're gonna like it, and don't scream.
No, I don't think it's that bad.
No, it's you.
Sometimes it's fun. Yeah.
That's what abusers would say.
You have to cut that out.
Next one.
Okay, so believe it or not, those were the easy icebreaker questions, okay? Alright. How many times a week do we fight?
I feel maybe once. Like
a real fight, or like like we're annoyed with each other? I would say once if it's annoyed.
I would say once a week. The problem is it lasts all week. Because we're always just in a state of annoyance with the kids and
that
job.
That doesn't count, though.
Okay.
That's just stress.
With each other, I feel like...
I can't remember the last time, we had a knockdown,
it's been a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're usually pretty good. I'll probably make a video about it at some point, but we fight pretty fair.
Yeah.
We don't...
No, we didn't used to in the beginning. I was a very unfair fighter.
And I was a very tore-up scratching post.
I will admit that I had some habits that were pretty bad and was very petty during fights, and I like to take Jessie's things and throw them around the room.
That was so annoying. She would do this thing where if she was losing an argument or wasn't gaining the ground that she wanted in a fight, she would just take my wallet and one card at a time just start throwing stuff all around the house and just like a cat knocking something off a shelf, and it was the most annoying thing.
I am a cat.
I actually almost hit you during those times.
Okay, you have to edit that out of the video. No, you can't say you almost hit me.
Why not?
Because that's terrible.
Of course it's terrible. You were being terrible. You had it coming, but I was the bigger man.
Seriously, you have to edit that out.
I was the only man.
You cannot put that on the internet. My siblings are gonna watch this.
They know. They grew up with you.
This is Jessie's camera attitude. We're not doing that. No, that was a bad habit, but I've changed my ways. Better now.
Reformed.
There are better ways to get what you want than throwing things around the room. I just have learned.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
No, you go ahead and just pick one.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, just pick.
Who makes most of the decisions in the relationship?
Probably me. Only because I have a propensity to tell Rachel things on a need-to-know basis, so usually by the time she finds out, the decision has already been made and executed.
How's that working for you?
10 years happily married.
I guess I should say, how's that working for me? Poorly. It's working poorly.
No. I hate this.
Got him.
Get right.
No, so yes, I agree. But for big decisions, I feel like the problem is he does these for the day-to-day. Yes, he makes most of the decisions. And then for big decisions, are we gonna move? What about things with the kids? Stuff like that. I feel like I initiate the making of the decision. Now a decision must be made. I'm more of the pusher to decide. And then
she'll corner me and then I'll make the call.
Yeah. But if we're when we've moved, I feel like all of the times that we've moved, it's been my idea. But
sure,
because I'm just ready to move. Or because the kids need to be we need to make a decision about this with the kids' school or something like that. So I feel like
I legit got a lot of coffee in my face.
My drink's over there for a reason.
There's only 2 hard-hitting questions.
Okay.
Where's the real heavy stuff? How many affairs have you had?
None. I don't have time for affairs. I don't have time for my own affairs.
True that.
Okay, here you go. Are you ready? What led you to get married in the first place? Jessie, would you like to go first?
I was so lonely.
No? So, that's what led me to get married. I had to
feel that dress.
But I think if I wouldn't have had that, I wouldn't have known what I wanted if I didn't have the terrible relationship.
Right.
You didn't have my experience of being also, I'm a couple years older. So, I had some years to think about what I really, really wanted and didn't want.
Here we are.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Who is the most sympathetic one out of the 2 of you?
Yeah, probably. Which is...
I'm a facts over feelings kind of gal. Mostly over your feelings.
I think with the kids, I'm more sympathetic. With her, she is a flinty monolith of emotion. There's nothing to be sympathetic for.
But no, I think that it can be summed up in you are the dog personality, I'm the cat personality. I in the beginning of our relationship, I feel like a lot of our issues would be me telling Jessie those people aren't good, and Jesse not believing me and being like, oh no, these are great people, like these are my friends, and I'd be like, you're way too trusting, you're a little naive, like, but that's why we work, because he is like the person who's always like going out there. When we meet people for the first time, like if I meet someone on my own, I always say like, have you met my husband? Because I want them to meet the good part, the nicer part of this couple relationship, and then move on from there.
You flatter me.
The good first impression, and then you can meet me. Are you ready for the next one?
Sure.
Okay.
We can make this the last one if you want.
Alright, should we make it a very, like, intense one?
Oh, real controversial question?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something really controversial. The controversialist.
This one's funny, though.
We could do that one, and then find a controversial.
Is money the only thing keeping us together?
No.
My laugh was real though, because I saw the question first and it's so funny. Money. No. No, money.
If anything, it's the lack of money keeping us together.
Our poverty binds us. I wouldn't want to be poor with anyone but you.
Yeah, that's funny.
Have you shared painful past experiences with each other?
Yeah, totally.
No, like, are we saying, like, have we shared our past painful experiences, like, if I told you about them, or have we shared things mutually in the past that were painful?
Why not both?
Okay. Like, what do you think is one of the most painful things we've gone through as a couple?
I think the toughest one was the kids.
Having them?
Well, your pregnancy with Gwen and also the miscarriage.
Mm-hmm.
I would say those two. But like, I feel like we have had it pretty good. We haven't, not to say that we haven't struggled, but there hasn't been anything like catastrophic. It sucks when I blew up the engine in the car. That kind of put us out for a little bit.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
No, that was not on my list.
I forgot to change the oil.
That's okay. I would have forgot to.
I don't know. What's the worst thing that we've experienced together?
For me, I think it was when your dad died.
Yeah.
But because that was really hard on me to be like supportive of you and know how to be, like, we went back to like your hometown. It was very different, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, and I felt very much like I just wanted to be there for you, but didn't know how, because I didn't know how you really felt.
Right. Just being there was like seriously just enough. Like when I needed like an island to just like swim back to and just like get a coconut. Then I could sip from the coconut a little bit and then go swimming out with the sharks some more in that perilous, treacherous time. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Well, it makes sense. If it makes sense to you, that's all it.
It made sense when I said it.
Sure.
But
You know, you could be like, I'm the oasis. Would have made maybe like a better analogy. Like, you know, when I need a drink of water, you were the oasis. And
you're my tall glass of water.
That's not true. They won't know that I'm 5 feet tall because they don't see that I'm sitting.
Because you're sitting.
I think that was the hardest thing though, because like the impact of that has been felt for years. Like that's not something that like you just get over.
Because my issues came home with us, of me having to mourn and learn to grieve and all that. Yeah,
which I think that's like its own thing.
That's its own thing.
I agree. It's like when you're like being there for somebody, it's like, oh, I would never be like, it was so hard for me because Jesse's dad died. That sounds ridiculous. It's just that I really wanted to be there. And
she didn't know my dad, by the way. She never met my dad, which is one of my great regrets. My mother or my father didn't come to our wedding. We tried to get them to come and they just wouldn't do it.
But yeah, so that would be fun.
This has been fun. We should do this more often.
I don't know. My channel is talking about books and to movie adaptations. So we don't have a lot of like I do not talk about any controversial things or politics or anything like that on my channel.
Neither do I.
Because I'm the oasis. I'm the escapism where you go when you want to just... Unless we're going to talk about those hot pastor wives and how they've ruined a generation of men.
Yeah, I don't...
Tell us in the comments. You wanna...
tell us what you think. We'll talk about that
Jesse
next
said,
week.
Where'd that idea come from? And I was like, I took a shower.
Alright.
Where all good ideas come from.
Hey, well, if you think we got a good thing going on here and you want a couple pointers as to how we've kept this together for so long, I've actually got a video down in the description that you can go reference for that. Been real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Love you.